Good to see you, Descendant. I've been expecting you. Thanks to your assistance, we've been able to assess enemy movements in each zone more efficiently. However, what we've discovered is troubling to say the least, and we need your help with another mission. Please take a look at this. A few days ago, most of the commanders from the Legion of Immortality who were deployed in Hagios evacuated the zone. The commanders in the Agna Desert, the White Knight Gulch, and the fortress all did the same. All of them have been lying low since then. A recon squad has eyes on each zone. Then, early this morning, a large fleet of Vulgus warships were spotted on the move in the Agna Desert. So far, this appears to be a simple redeployment rather than an invasion. But we have no idea if or when they might change course. Descendant, please head to the 3 affected zones immediately. Assess the situation, and support the Descendant Corps dispatch there. This is tough. It's a serious challenge, but assigning missions to someone quick and reliable is my only option. I'm worried about the 2 Descendants in the Agna Desert. Oh, please don't tell anyone I said that. I know they've been getting along better recently, and are doing their best not to let their personal feelings get in the way during missions, but if they start fighting again, please step in.
You're our backup from HQ? Unfortunately, the situation here has gotten away from us. Vulgus battleships just keep appearing. But if you're not here because of the operation, I wonder...
They must have been worried about sending Ajax and me out here by ourselves. You never know which way our guns could be pointing.
Your jokes have gotten a little extreme, Glay.
Try raising a daughter like Daya. You need to be a little extreme sometimes when you're a mother.
Well, I'm grateful that you feel comfortable enough with me now to share a joke at least.
Save the touchy-feely stuff. Alpha's gone, we barely made it back alive, and our enemies are on their way. So instead of just sitting here, how about we put into action those plans we were talking about earlier, as we now have backup?
Sounds good. Before you arrived, we were discussing the RK weapon that we used to pull the Ironheart out of the Red Sphere. If we can reactivate that weapon, we could take on enemies way beyond what any Descendant could handle by themselves. We could eliminate the Vulgus battleships in this desert. Our enemies seem to be aware of the range of the Albion orbital defense batteries and that our defenses are vulnerable to horizontal fire. If we can get our hands on even one more powerful air defense weapon, our skyways will become that much easier to defend.
After all I've done to get Daya back, I can't let Albion fall. Not to mention Alpha's sacrifice.
You're right. Like I said, Glay, you should return to Albion. I can handle this alone. You should be with Daya as much as possible, before the situation escalates further.
Ajax. All right. Thank you. I owe you again.
It's the least I can do. I need to take care of things here. Can you help me secure the RK weapon? as possible. We've retrieved the RK weapon, but it's in bad shape. Even if we get it working again, it may be difficult to continue. I'll stay here to guard the weapon just in case. It's also a good vantage. Thank you for your help.
Initiating ground interception response system. All available combat personnel in this.
Did HQ send you to spy on us to see if we're slacking off?
It's the law of resting. You study for 10 hours, play for 5 minutes, and your parents always catch you during those 5 minutes. Isn't that right, Sister Antonietta the Gamer?
Ugh.
Serena, turn that off after this round. We need to go out on recon.
Alpha entrusted me with this duty. I absolutely must conquer this game at its ultimate difficulty.
Finish it when we get back from recon. The Vulgus fleet is still hovering around the edges of the White Knight Gulch. Oh, that? Alpha ordered Serena to play that game as part of her electronic warfare training. That's our commander for you. Somehow he saw that Serena has gamer's blood in her veins.
How about you, Harris? Have you gotten used to RK and your new gear yet?
I'm still stiff, but it's much better than being bedridden. As long as I take my immunization agent on time, I'll be just fine. Enough to get a crack at that bastard Corell.
Don't overdo it. Speaking of which, it's time for your immunization agent shot. Hey, I'd like you to take Harris's place and do some ground recon.
I told you I'm fine.
Ugh! Is this truly a game? How does it continue to defeat me? This possessed demon of a...
Hey, stop! Stop it! Go outside and get some fresh air. Now!
Alpha gave Serena a game that's too hard for her. Since she can't beat it, and you're off recon duty, go get some different games from Albion.
Got it. I guess I should go before she breaks the console. All right. I'll send you the info for my usual recon route. Sorry you have to take over.
Ugh. I am ashamed of myself. Alpha would not have granted me this console to have me behave in such a way. I shall leave on this reconnaissance mission of atonement and penance without delay.
Whatever, let's get going. The White Knight Gulch is a big place.
our current coordinates. Please join us.
It's the Vulgus fleet. They're moving outside of the range of the Albion orbital defense batteries. Is this why they were after the final defense code? If the defense system goes down, they'll have a direct shot at Albion.
The demons possess many ships. I did not know that 100 years ago. My companions and I believed we would achieve victory within our lifetime. It was vain of us to hope in this way. Our battles were nothing but mere vexations to them.
But all of those small vexations added up and led us to where we are now. That's why Alpha never gave up. Any more soft talk like that, Serena, and you'll be banned from playing games.
I shall hold that ever present in my mind, Kyle.
Me and Serena will do some aerial recon to check the size of the fleet. I'll leave you to go report to HQ. Catch you later.
Initiating ground interception response system. All available combat personnel and Descendant. Please proceed.
Huh. What made you come all the way out here in the cold? Is something up?
I think this visit might be to check up on us, because our report is late.
There's nothing new to report. The situation here is the same as it was yesterday. The enemy is still sending troops to retake the fortress. Haley's been targeting their commanders, so they're now holed up and not going anywhere. We should have blown that base to bits when we destroyed the Ironheart.
If I had been here then, that might have been possible.
Hey, you were stranded here before. Don't get too cocky. You might get hurt again.
Well, if you'd been with me, I wouldn't have gotten hurt in the first place.
Well, I'm very sorry.
Anyway, about Alpha. This is just a theory, but is it possible he was teleported into void space, just like what happened when the Ironheart was destroyed? As we haven't found his body, I think we should consider all possibilities.
I wouldn't call that a possibility. I'd call it wishful thinking. But I'll wish for that too. However, we should pin our hopes on Albion, not Alpha. We can't have Alpha return from the void only to discover that Albion has been turned into a Vulgus stronghold.
You are absolutely right.
Right. Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Loser has to go and wreak some havoc down there. Haley's out. She's got sniping to do. Those bastards are too well hidden to spot. We need bait to lure them out. So here we go. Rock, paper, scissors. Nice. Have fun. I'll be watching through the scope.
Confirmed. Great job with Operation Bait.
Why don't we take a break until the next commander shows up?
Fiesa. Something just appeared over there behind the fortress.
Wait. Damn it. Even Haley can't shoot that.
Do you think the orbital defense batteries can stop it?
We'll have to try. That's all we've got. Haley, hand me the scope. Get visual confirmation. You'd better see it for yourself before relaying the situation to HQ.
So many warships on the move. The situation is even worse than I thought. Descendant, for now, please report to HQ.
It seems the enemy is committing all their forces to preparations for an all-out war.
Amelia, have you confirmed the route of the Vulgus warships?
Not yet. I was going to assign personnel to be dispatched to the zones first, while waiting for the report.
HQ, need a Descendant? I'll go. I just got all my booster shots.
Copy that. Thank you for volunteering, Captain.
I'm glad she seems to be doing well. But Harris is still a new Descendant, and I'm not sure if it's wise to send her on a solo mission.
I'll go with her.
Are you sure? I mean, you barely slept last night while helping out at HQ.
I'm used to pulling all-nighters. Besides, I'm no longer part of HQ.
I'm a Descendant, and I need to focus on missions.
Understood. In that case, Nell, you are banned from entering HQ from now on. Moving forward, please maintain peak physical condition so you can be deployed at a moment's notice.
Understood, Operations Executive Officer.
Descendant, would you mind going on this mission as well? Having someone there with your experience would be very helpful.
That's a good idea. I've just received a report that some of the Vulgus warships from the Fortress have been spotted above Axion. Please accompany the rookie Descendants to Axion.
Rookie, huh? I guess it is reassuring to have a veteran like you along. I know what you're capable of more than most. I hope I can rely on you to have my back.
Descendant, the guide is confirming the coordinates of the enemy fleet in Axion. I'll send them to you. Please proceed in that direction.
What? The guide? All right, I'm on my way.
Wait, Harris, you shouldn't go out there on your own.
Whoa! Guide, you're really smart. Okay, next question. What's 123 times 321?
Harris, what on earth are you doing?
I'm just having fun with the guide while I wait around. I wanted to chat to her for ages. I wonder how you actually operate. RK is basically just a connection protocol. There must be a separate central system that controls your output, right?
I do not know myself. The data related to the output system is encrypted.
Ha! So even though the system data is encrypted, that doesn't affect your operation. Amazing. Honestly, I didn't really believe you actually existed until I saw you with my own eyes. I thought the Descendants were experiencing some kind of collective stress hallucination or something.
Harris, you're being disrespectful to the guide and the Descendant.
Ah, damn. You're right. I guess I'm speaking my mind too much. I'm sorry.
Iris, I am not human. I am an artificial intelligence. I won't be offended if you are impolite.
What are you talking about? Being polite to machines is extremely important. Isn't that right, Nell? I mean, every time we build a new tactical transport, we give it a proper christening and ask it to take care of us. Oh, you haven't experienced this yet, have you? If you don't give a transport a nice thank you pat after you've used it, it gets all sulky and breaks down within a month.
That's just a construction core crew superstition. Oh, never mind. Enough chatter, Harris. Guide, do we have confirmation of the final coordinates of the Vulgus fleet?
No. I have failed to confirm them. Every time a ship is identified, jamming signals are transmitted from multiple locations.
Looks like they've installed jamming devices in Axion to prevent any tracking. I'll investigate the transmitter locations.
I'll go too. This kind of thing is my specialty.
All right, let's split up and investigate. Descendant, can you hack into a Vulgus network facility and access the most recent info?
Once you have the data, please transmit it to me. I will analyze it for any information about the Vulgus fleet. And be careful out there, the three of you.
Guide? Did you just say goodbye? Wow, you actually sounded like a real person.
Harris, enough chatter.
Descendant, environmental data collection at the Axiom deposit has been completed. Please activate the stabilizer.
have accessed the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence. Hacking complete. Analyzing data.
Ah! This jamming device was a trap. Cell, careful. Touch it and it'll blow.
Harris, the Vulgus are nearing your position. Watch out.
Now, Harris. Are you alright?
Ha! Of course. We're heading back now.
Guide, have you analyzed the Vulgus data that the Descendant found?
I have. However, I could not find any information on the Vulgus fleet.
I see. Understood. The search for the jamming devices has also proved unsuccessful. Any further investigation would be pointless. We should return to Albion. Guide, please stay here and continue tracking Corel until we receive new orders from HQ.
Hang on now. Can I stay a little longer too? I can build my experience and chat with the guide.
Harris, my systems are overloaded. I need time to cool down.
Well, that is fairly impressive. You must be the first Descendant to overload the guide. All right then, Harris. You can join the Axion Recon Squad. I'll inform HQ.
Great! Thanks. I'll call you if anything happens.
Descendant, HQ has reviewed the data you retrieved. I find it strange that despite it being a substantial volume of data, there's not a single line about the fleet.
It looks like they intentionally suppressed that information in case the data fell into human hands. Which means...
The exact location of the Vulgus fleet is extremely important to them.
Exactly. It means safeguarding those coordinates was far more important to them than us discovering the data.
I hope the coordinates don't point them here. Just in case, I'll reinforce Albion's defenses.
It should be fine. We have the RK weapon, and above all, Albion has orbital defense batteries. Of course, this might be an overly optimistic assessment, and we will need to reevaluate from a more practical perspective, but,
Amelia, you worry too much. I understand your concern, but if our executive officer is anxious, the soldiers will pick up on it.
I'm sorry. Then I will look into ways to relax, and...
Now, you're making her even more stressed. Thanks to you, Descendant, HQ now has a full understanding of the specifics of the Vulgus movements. We'll have to focus on waging information warfare for the time being. Please focus on personal training and recovery until your next mission. We're on the verge of an all-out war, and your well-being is of paramount importance.
That's right. You're always welcome to act as a training partner for a rookie if you need.
I'll be in touch soon. Thank you for your efforts, Descendant.
Descendant, do you remember our journey? The Ironheart. That was where it all began. Fighting against the Vulgus who sought the Ironheart. We have overcome countless dangers. In the end, we destroyed the Ironheart.
My arcade was meant for this moment.
And witness the noble sacrifice of our friend. And yet, there was no end to Corral's ambition to restore the shattered Ironheart. He is preparing an even greater threat. He will never cease. Descendant, only you can stop Corral. With the power passed down from the ancestors, you are humanity's last hope. Please protect Ingress in the final battle.
Warning. Large enemy force detected in the Axian plains. The Albion alert has been raised from level 3 to level 2. All descendants stationed in Albion proceed immediately to HQ.
Thank you for coming. The weather's pretty bad out there, isn't it? As I'm sure you've heard, Vulgus forces across Ingress have begun converging on the Axian plains. At the same time, we've seen a noticeable decrease in the frequency of attacks. Although, that's not always a good sign. These kind of tactics are usually seen in battle preparations, when forces are securing supplies. That is to say, when war is imminent.
The number of recent hacking attempts on HQ's comms grid has been off the charts. HQ has therefore raised the alert for all zones, including Albion, by 1 level. Of course, Albion has its orbital defense batteries, but they are not invulnerable.
The defense batteries are the pinnacle of human and Magister technology. You don't need to worry, Amelia. Descendant, I need to request a favor of you before we begin the next operation. With the recent increase in our alert level, a large number of new recruits have been deployed to the front lines. We didn't have any major issues at first. But as the levels of military tensions rise, we're seeing a gradual increase in the number of recruits complaining about anxiety.
Yes, I received that report as well. The most serious situation is around the recruits stationed in Kingston. And as it's difficult to provide rapid treatment for mental health, the medical corps is concerned.
Descendant, please go and assess the situation in Kingston. We need to get a sense of what it's actually like out in the field, not just rely on our interpretation of the data.
Oh, on your way there, could you also check on the recruits stationed in Albion? Many of them look up to you, so just talking to them would be a major boost to their morale.
This rain is really coming down. I hope it stops soon.
Get here! All clear, sir. Huh? Am I okay? Well, to be honest, I am pretty anxious. But being scared doesn't mean I should just go AWOL. My wife gave birth a few days ago. We had a beautiful baby girl. Not that she needed to know that. She takes after me, so she's absolutely gorgeous. Well, probably. I haven't seen her yet. I'd love you to meet her when the war is over. and now you're here, everything will be okay, right?
Oh, this rain feels a lot like tears. Descendant! Huh. You came to give us a boost. Thank you. I knew you were a good person. I'm all right. My comrades and me have trained hard. I'm sorry. It's just that a few days ago, I heard that a childhood friend was killed in action. Jackie. He was rebellious, but he had a big heart. A couple of days ago, while scouting the outskirts of Kingston, he... I should stop crying. Jackie will be laughing at me from the afterlife, that asshole.
Loyalty and honor. All clear, sir. Oh, it's you, Descendant. RK. It's a mysterious power, all right. And some soldiers are afraid of it, but honestly, I envy those who have it. Being on the front lines can be scary, but it means I can make a bigger contribution to the war effort. By the way, there's a rumor that the underworld boss who's been laying low recently is actually a Descendant. I heard they're incredibly strong. A weakling like me will never become a Descendant. I'm the weakest in my squad. If war does break out, I'll probably be the first to... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Forget I said anything. Descendant? Descendant, please wait! Please forgive the intrusion. My name is Russ, comms operator. I heard you were heading out to check on the situation in Kingston. Is that correct? Last night, several soldiers from my unit, including my friend Derek, disappeared while on night watch in Kingston. The higher-ups are treating it as desertion due to anxiety, but Derek is not that kind of soldier. He was one of the most mentally resilient people in my trainee group. He even talked another soldier out of deserting. I'm begging you, Descendant, please. If you can spare some time, please find Derek. If he's in no state to return, even just an update would be enough. I'm so sorry to bother you with this, but please, for my sake,